In order to have a better world, we must first have a world of better men. Herb Scobie first said this. This is on every Triangle's website. This is our mission statement. This is what we follow. We try to make better men. Herb Scobie was the first president of Nationals. Now, if you didn't know, there is a Triangle fraternity on our campus. I am pledging it because I believe that they will make me a better man. According to National Social Fraternity for Engineers, Architects, and Scientists, to be able to pledge Triangle, you have to be an engineer, architect, or scientist. Now, tonight I will inform you about the history of the fraternity Triangle and the history of the Kentucky chapter. Let's start with the history. Triangle fraternity has a lot of history behind it. According to the member manual, it began with 16 civil engineers at the University of Illinois. You had to be a civil engineer to even join it originally. The first chapter was established April 15th, 1907 at the University of Illinois. Since they were civil engineers, they named the fraternity Triangle because a triangle is the strongest structure for a building, and civil engineers construct buildings, bridges, and roads. Then they started spreading to other universities and allowed all engineering types, like mechanical engineering, to join Triangle. Beginning with Purdue in 1909, then Ohio State in 1911, Wisconsin in 1913, and then the Kentucky chapter in 1920. There are currently 39 chapters across the country, according to active chapters and colonies. Throughout the years, the fraternity expanded their membership requirement to architects and science majors were allowed to join. Now let's discuss the best chapter of the 39, the Kentucky chapter. Triangle at the University of Kentucky is rapidly growing and becoming a bigger presence. According to the Kentucky chapter, they were founded on October 31st, 1920. So about almost 100 years ago, we were founded. However, they fell apart and disbanded on August 10th, 1983. The reason being, they were not recruiting people well enough and they just didn't have enough members to keep paying the bills to be a fraternity. However, they were refounded November 12th, 2005 with 37 members because of efforts of the Dean of Engineering at the school, the Nationals, and people were interested in bringing Triangle back. They wanted to have Triangle back. Currently, we are at 47 actives and 10 new members, including myself. In conclusion, Herb Scobie said it perfectly. In order to have a better world, we must first have a world of better men. And I believe this is through Triangle Fraternity. It already has high standards by keeping engineers, architects, and scientists, as those are some very hard majors. In conclusion, Triangle Fraternity. Once again, they began at Illinois in 1907 with 16 civil engineers. Then they expanded to other universities and added all the engineering types and architecture and science majors. Then, the history of the Kentucky chapter, founded October 31st, 1920, disbanded August 10th, 1983, and then we're back and more alive and rapidly growing and becoming a presence on the campus ever since the refounding date of November 12th, 2005. Thank you, and have a great day.